Good morning, you guys. It is time for a June update. It's nearing the end of the month. I apologize for not making a lot of videos. I'm just getting overwhelmed with life still, but I'm slowing down to share the garden with you because there's a lot going on, a lot of changes. We just got a rain recently, so things are looking really nice, not as dry as they sometimes are, and as you can tell, it's nice and hot. So let's go look around. Plum trees appreciating the rain. Here's a check-in on the growth on those grafts. So this is a new graft. That's an old graft. There's still some citrus on the tree. It's pretty amazing. We're at the end of June and the oranges have been on a whole year. So I think that's kind of a redeeming quality because I didn't really find a lot of, it wasn't exceptional quality sweet orange. This is called Shamuti. But man, to have access to oranges year round is pretty cool. And what's cool, they're reverting back to green. So I've known that the orange was actually from the cold, like the chill of the winter, but to see them like go bright orange, they were bright orange back in January, February, and now they're reverting back to green, but still on the tree. I think that's cool, something new, might not know about. There's some eggplant hiding out. But yeah, so far so good, getting rains when we need it. I am definitely allowing the paths to seal in. There's some caterpillar damage on the persimmon, but a few fruits still. Let's go trudge on through here. I'm gonna try and be thorough. I don't know if you saw that squirrel jump. That's a new thing. Not so excited about the squirrels, but they're around. Definitely no peaches anymore. You can see some pomegranates getting bigger back in there. So this path is pretty far gone, but there's still remnants finding sunlight. That turmeric, I didn't even help it. I might have actually put the pot on top of it. Blueberries getting watered. Bananas loving the summertime, and there's figs. I'd have to go hunt for them back in there, but the figs are starting to get ripe, so we might find a ripe fig or two. But this is actually the middle of the path right here, so I got some trimming to do. Sorry about that. All right, but here's something. It's got some pears. Let's see. It's a good cluster and weighing the branch down, that's for sure. So good pears. Good bees, really good bees. They're just rocking out with all the rain, rocking out on flowers like the sweet almond verbena. Somebody asked for avocado video, and I definitely need to do that. I want to do that, but here's some avocados. There's quite a few holding on the tree. It's only going to get better from here on out. Yeah, blueberries just basically finished up. There's like one old blood orange, but a new crop of citruses coming in strong. So I just pulled honey. That's why these bees are a little chaotic. I pulled it yesterday. But yeah, the bees have done really well. Let's go this way. Pardon the mess here. That was protecting some sugarcane from the rabbits, and it failed. Well, actually, the sugarcane just got shaded out. So here's some fruit set on pineapple guava. There you go. So hopefully it'll be another good year. Pineapple guava is fun. But the paths are sealing up. It's getting jungly. Alright, so I might give some light to this rose and watch the passion fruit. It's coming in. There's a cool stink bug and a robber fly. What's he got? He's eating something. He didn't like that. Okay, so this falsa berry that they're on, here's the fruit set. Sorry about the wild ride. Here's another strong colony that they look, so I've already pulled honey from these, and then I put on some empty frames to see what they can do, because there's still kind of a flow going on. Let's see, a lot of growth. So here's moringa shooting up out of the ground. I mean, that's probably a month's worth of growth. And then probably need to put a box on them. But cassava coming out. I missed all of the nectarines. Here comes George. Here's the heavy load of figs that are about to be ripe. You can see this one's starting to soften. Oh, they're just days away. But I'm gonna leave them and tolerate these low branches for a little bit, just because there's so much fruit. So here's where I dumped some big pile of mulch and then kind of cleared out just recently. But I did some grafting on this persimmon. It was a male of just a native persimmon. The grafts took not really well. It was a little late and getting hot. A lot of Mexican gherkin coming in over here, in the midst of other wild things. There you can see them. It's a good plant for a wild space. So let's jump around to the chickens. What do you think, George? Well, that was not nice. Okay, so over here we've had a lot of growth on this pumpkin. We had the squash vine borers come in and take it out. I've had some dieback from missing the watering, but with the rains it's kind of coming back on that blueberry. But here's the big okra patch that's been really productive, and Peggy and I have been harvesting a bunch of okra, so that's nice. The blackberry row I just cleared out. It was getting overrun with weeds and vines and things. Tomatoes are pretty much done. The stink bugs took them out. But hopefully the blackberries come back. They were kind of thinned out, and there's still some passion fruit on top. It was just, you know, the passion fruit had already, here you can see, they'd set a bunch in those couple areas, so I left them. And yeah, so that's going on. All right, over here on this side, these bees are doing well and expanding. The main thing to show you guys is my grafting over here and up in this mulberry tree. So this mulberry tree, I was taking, a you know, wild native seedling and putting some Pakistan and other things on it. So here's the grafts. They're a month or two old now. This branch could be decent, but I lost a ton of them to wind. So I lost the top ones, and especially I lost this branch. That was, you know, a bummer. But then I recently lost them again for not tying them off. So this was a nice strong graft, kind of like this one is, of Pakistan, and it bent over. But I've got one really good branch taken over. So this right here, that's a graft from like a month or two ago, and it's already putting on a ton of leaves and size. So I'll let that be a main branch. And then right out here at this end, these are pretty awful grafts. These were you know, little bark grass, but those two, they got some size, and hopefully they'll be able to negotiate that weird angle bend. It was from the wind really, but that's some good. And this is a graft too right here, so I should probably graft those together or something, you know, for structure. Maybe do something cool with that hole. But the other grafting right down here is on this turkey berry. Update you guys, this was like really cool, you know, first time grafting eggplant and 100% take. So, you know, there's the graft, and this is all eggplant, and here's the first fruit set. So basically, you know, this is at my head height, and you can definitely take off the tape. It's been a little while, but yeah, let's see. Here's some more grafts up high. I grafted really high, and maybe I shouldn't have, but I wanted to make sure it gets light. So it's got Dancer, that's Dancer. It's got Shinko, Orient Express, Calliope, Barbarella, and Nadia. So it's got a bunch of different eggplant on it, and I just got to keep on top of the rootstock from growing out. And some are doing better than others. Like this one I didn't pay attention to and almost got swamped out. But they're growing, and I'm gonna have my eggplant tree. You're gonna have to get on a ladder to harvest the eggplant. I think that'll be kind of fun. And end it here. I hope you guys enjoyed the update, and I'll get some new videos out soon, and I'll catch y'all next time. Peace.